Hi, my name is Signature D. Welcome back to another video. Today I'm responding to a comment by a person called Lamp. Said, I enjoy your videos. Thank you very much, Mr. Lamp or Mrs. Lamp. Can I ask how you started out from 0 views? How did you gain traction before the editorials? Okay, my first song was called, let's see, it's on SoundCloud and it's private because that's embarrassing. It's called To Infinity. And I started off making EDM music. I was really into EDM at the time. And just so you know, it may look like I haven't made a lot of stuff, but like on my SoundCloud, a lot of stuff are privated. I have over 144 tracks. And on top of that, in my own like private thing, I have tons of beats. I used to just make music. I love it. So I just did it all the time. Sometimes I would make music instead of sleep. I did a lot of it. And I started in 2017. So in 2023 now, that's like 6 years. So I've been producing music for 6 years. So it may look like this hasn't been a long time, but it has been a long time. And to put this into perspective, the first 5 years was basically no streams. And it wasn't until last year that things started happening. So year 1 to 5, essentially 0 compared to what I have now. And I was only posting on SoundCloud. So the first inkling of like something happening was my freshman year in college. My music production professor assigned us a homework assignment to like make a beat from just vocals, right? And I made a song called Blue. And it was just like me beatboxing and then doing a couple of things, right? And I sent it. I used Submit Hub. And I sent it to a couple of people. And this German label called Big Mama's House Records heard it and was like, oh, we'd like to release it. And I was like, wow, first record deal. I was like, okay, I guess somebody likes it. So cool. They released it. Nothing really happened. I continued making music. Nothing really happened. I worked with a couple of friends at school just because I wasn't doing it for streams. I was just making it. Worked with a couple of friends. It was fun. I definitely did get discouraged. I nearly quit 3 times because over the course of it, I started getting frustrated because, it was like, yeah, you don't make music for the stream numbers. However, it does matter in terms of I was of the opinion that if I keep doing this and no one's gonna listen, I'm just not gonna post it. I'm still gonna make music, I'm just not gonna post it anyway. So there would be a couple of times when I get super sad that no one would listen, and then I wouldn't post for like 3 months or 4 months or 5 months and then come out with another song and then not post. Don't do that. Be consistent, okay? That's one of the biggest things. Anytime I started to gain any sort of traction was when I posted consistently. I started posting consistently once a month through college, and then I'd stop. I'd start back. I'd stop. My longest streak before last year was like maybe like 6 months or 5 months posting consistently. Then I would stop. I would gain traction, stop. Gain traction, stop. Max 50 to 100 monthly listeners on Spotify was discouraging for a while. But I never stopped. I kept using Submit Hub. I used Submit Hub a lot. I didn't have a lot of money, so I would, you could rate other people's songs on Submit Hub to get free credits. So that's a thing you could do. Also, I saved. I had like 4 jobs on campus, which definitely was not allowed, but I still did it anyway. Consistency, big thing. Second thing, lots of research. I spent so much time looking at so many different YouTube videos on marketing. So many YouTube videos on marketing. The third big thing is labels. This is what really took my streams all the way up. The next label I worked with was Low Pills, which is a huge label that my first song with them has 1.5 million streams. And that song is called Pearl. That came off of my album, which I released last year, 2022, called Duvet. Was that No, that was 2021. That was the first time I made the decision to switch to lofi. another thing, I guess another tip before I continue. You need to define your genre. I was running into a lot of rejections on Submit Hub, specifically because the music I was making was kind of in between genres. So that was really playing at a disadvantage. It wouldn't work for any playlists. So then I figured maybe let me try to commit to one thing and try to make that thing as unique as possible to me. So I decided to go to lo-fi. I made that album, and that album kind of changed everything. How did it change everything, Destin? Well, I will tell you. So I made it, then I sent it to people on Submit Hub. I also, in combination with research, I found this playlist called like Chill, Rain, Sleep, something. I can't remember. And that was my first big playlist. It wasn't even on Submit Hub, actually. It was it was Chill Hop World. It was through Instagram. They were doing submissions, and I messaged them and I submitted, and they accepted. And this album was the first time I got over 1,000 plays on Spotify, right? Up until then, I never had any. And that playlist got me like 60 something thousand plays on 2 songs, like 30,000 each. So I was like, oh my gosh, wow. I guess this is the way to go. So I found something that worked, and I kept trying to do that. So I kept trying to find more playlists, not only on Submit Hub, but on Instagram. DMing people, just submitting my music, send my music everywhere. So did that, and then part of it is luck, I think, because I ended up submitting to a label on Submit Hub called Electropose, which is Low Pills, and they were like, "Oh, we love your track, Pearl." Signed with them, and now the song has like 1.5 mil, right? Another label I worked with was Tsunami Sounds, and under them I got my first editorial placement on Lo-Fi Garden, which was pretty cool. Right now that has like 73K. Then through Discords so a lot of these lo-fi labels have Discord groups. So Purity label, all of these are labels you could check out. Actually, I'll just make a whole other video about different labels. But I found this guy, good friend of mine. His name is Huey Lou. We started talking. We ended up collabing, and we made an EP called Alive in the Night. And he knew someone from Chill with Taki. I don't know how to pronounce it properly. I just say Taki. Chill with Taki. And we got it signed with them, which is under United Common Records. Then I worked with Purity, great label, to release Sublime. Brunch Collect as well, really cool guys over there. Most of these people have Discords. Chill Select also has great Discords and good playlists as well, submitted to them on Submit Hub. Soothe, worked with Soothe, cool people, good playlists. So I just continued doing that, continued using Submit Hub, and I also did not give up. I nearly gave up many times, but I kept going. And last year I released nearly a song a month, like sometimes in 1 month 2 songs. So I was like really consistent that year, and I saw the most growth. And last year was when I landed on editorials consistently, and my song Endless landed on like the number 7 spot. And I think it was just because I was consistently releasing, so the team knew what to expect. Also, quick tip, I think once you get on an editorial once, it's much easier for you to get on it as opposed to not getting on it. So the biggest hurdle is to get on it. And you get on it by making good music, consistently releasing, having a good pitch. I have a video on how to write a pitch. You could watch that. And also potentially working with the label to get your streams up. Okay. So yeah, that's how I got from 0 to 4.7 mil. Okay. Thanks for watching. If you want me to talk more about these specific labels and stuff and building relationships, networking, blah, 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 I can make another video on that. Okay. Bye-bye.